Steve, we're sat in the dugout where Paul Collicutt spent a lot of time shouting at you as a Cleeve player. Tuesday night, you're going to be up against him here. What will that mean to you to face your old manager?
Yeah, it's going to be an emotional night for me, to be honest. To have my old manager in the opposite dugout to me, the club that he helped to build the way it is today. I spent 12 years playing under Collie and enjoyed every moment of it. He was a top guy, still a good friend of mine. He was at my wedding a few years back and stuff, and I still speak to him. So Tuesday will be a strange occasion. My wife thinks I'll be as quiet as a mouse stood next to him, but I can't see that happening.
He came back here last year. It was a really good crowd for a Friday night game, and I think Evesham won it 2-1 in the end, but it was a tight game. But he'll want to come back here and get a result, winning again, Collie.
Yeah, definitely. He wants to win every game of football he's involved with, as do I. We look at it, and he's installed the winning mentality in me from when we played, and it's just, he's just that type of manager that he wants to win every game he plays. So I know that his team will be organised, they'll be up for the challenge, but hopefully we get another good crowd here because of the fact it's me against the old gaffer, and the fact it's my first home game in charge as well. So yeah, it's just going to be a very good night Tuesday.
Yeah, but the old boys game, he couldn't come because he had a game that night, didn't he? But was there a lot of talk about him because most of those players that played, he signed, didn't he?
Yeah, it was a good. We did obviously chat about the gaffer, and then he rocked up. We went down the Oak for a few beers, and he come up there. He managed to get back in time, so we had a quick catch up with him then. He installed that team here, like I said before, and he had a good run here. So my managerial style is quite similar to his in terms of the way I want to set my teams up to win games of football and things. But yeah, Tuesday will be all about us trying to kickstart our home form here. It's important we play well at home against a very organised and a team who's looking towards the top of the league. So a big challenge.
Yeah. Since you took this job, have you spoken to him much, asked him for advice, that sort of thing?
I speak to him, from time to time I speak to him because, like I said, he's a good friend of mine and he's always a phone call away to offer any advice and guidance. I won't be speaking to him after Saturday. I wish him luck Saturday, then I'll speak to him probably Tuesday when he stands here. But yeah, he's a very good guy, a very good friend and a help to me. So.
Yeah, and there's at least one player in the Evesham team that you know very well from last season there. He's Jack Watts, who stepped up from Barometrics.
Yeah, young Jack's got a lot of ability, he's got a lot of pace, he's raw, he was superb. The last 2 years I thought kind of helped to develop his game to a certain level. I'm glad he's kicked on now. I'd like to obviously had him down here, but he's chosen to go to Evesham, and I know that in Paul he's got a good manager to look after him, and yeah, so I know his strengths and weaknesses. If he's lucky enough to be in the starting 11, then I'll know how to hopefully stop him from performing.